What's going on, everybody out there, and welcome back to another episode of the Dark Avenger comic book review. We finally caught up in this episode 566, 100 away from 666. That's going to be fun when we get to it in about 2 or 3 years. But anyway, in this episode, we're talking about the books that came out the last week of April 29, 2026. It was the 5th Wednesday of the month.
Mm-hmm. First 5th Wednesday of the year.
It is. Because of that, there weren't that many books. So it's a very short week. We're going to be doing the same format we've been doing all marathon long. I do apologize. I have not, as of the recording of this video, I have not made the proper thumbnails for all of those videos for the review ones yet. I will be doing those. I will be doing the thumbnail for this one. Probably I'm going to be just updating all of them at the same time or as I move forward. As we're recording this, the first week of May's books are coming out. We're going to be doing the same format. We're probably going to record the video sometime on the weekend. It'll be out on the weekend.
And the comic covers, the top 5 weekly comic covers, will go back to a weekly format and the same thumbnails as used before.
Right. So expect 2 videos this week from this channel, and then we're going to be working on other projects. Like I said, that's why we're streamlining these reviews.
So we're going to start with...
Independents. We have 2 independents.
Yes, independent books. And we're going to start off with Tomb Raider... Sacred Artifacts issue 4. This is the last issue of Tomb Raider. We find out that Gianna, who teamed up with Lara Croft, is a traitor to the organization that was going after the guy. And what I like about this comic book is that it refers to Tomb Raiders 2, for those of you who played Tomb Raiders 2, where they fight off against the dragon. Gianna was the daughter of the dragon because he was her father. And that was like a really big flashback to that. But it ended off where she just gets out of it and everything just goes back to normal. And yeah, she outbeat the organization thanks to the guy that also helped out as well.
Nice. A Quiet Place, Storm Warning, issue number 2 of, I believe, 4 as well. I'm not sure. Really enjoying this book. I do feel like you should have seen the movies if you're reading this. I believe the first issue gave a good kind of like rundown of what's going on. This issue, mostly the 2 that fell into the river end up stuck in the river for most of it. I felt bad. But we get to see other characters, and unfortunately we see a character not make it through. I'm enjoying it. If you're a fan of A Quiet Place, you'll like it. If not, you won't. It makes me want to pick up the game actually and play that at some point.
Yep. Alright, so now we're going into Marvel, the big 2.
Top 2, yep.
Yes, so...
Big 2, not top 2.
Yes, so Planet She-Hulk issue number 6. I did miss, I think, an issue or 2 because it starts off where She-Hulk is the lawyer, and she doesn't really remember what she did or where she was, like, when she was in the other planet, and Juno comes into the picture, and she actually tries to remind her who she is, and the whole sparring thing of Majig, and it goes like a back and forth thing to get her memory to come back. Really great book nonetheless, and definitely it's at the end question mark, so we don't know if it's the end for the series or if it's going to continue. It was really good.
Generation X 23 issue number 3. Laura is fully healed up, and we find out a little bit more about the kids that she is... I don't know. Well, she is protecting them technically, but the group that she ended up with in previous issues, of course, an organization breaks in, takes a few of them hostage, and it's going to be up to X-23 and the leader of the group to actually save them. And there's still that person that's out of time that's warning Laura about something. I've been enjoying Generation X-23. I feel like they're just trying to throw any new title in there to renumber and number 1 X-23. We had X-23, we had all new Wolverine, we had now we have Generation X-23. It's like, it's X-23. At the end of the day, it's X-23 with a new title, and I'm loving it. And Gabby is an awesome character. I'm really happy that they kept Gabby in her series.
Okay, we got the Punisher issue number 3 of Legacy issue number 282. The thing about the Punisher is that I'm not really too sure what direction they're going, because it's like he's killing people at first and then he's now saving people, being an anti-hero. So it's like a back and forth thing what I noticed when I read this comic issue, but at the end we find out what's been causing him to do all these things, and a huge shocking in the end of what he does to himself. And I'm going to leave it at that. To be continued. Really like the issue though. I just want to see what direction they're going to with Frank Castle and the Punisher himself. We're now going to go into DC comic books. I'm going to start it off with this one, right?
This one.
Oh, I thought it was this one. Oh, my mistake. Whoops. Justice League Intergalactic Special issue number 1. I wanted to give this a try to see what this is about because it has Green Arrow and has all the other superheroes in there as well.
That's why I wanted to grab it for you.
It's about really the Dream Witch. They all have these dreams about the Dream Witch, and she manipulates people's minds to do things, and we actually find out more about her character as well as the new characters that are in the comic book as well. So I kind of find it really interesting. I really like how they did the story of the Witch Queen, and there are 2 characters that get knocked down in the end, and we're going to find out what the cause of that is when the next issue of issue number 2 comes out. Really great stuff.
Oh, there's going to be an issue 2?
Well, yeah, I think so, because it looked like...
Oh, maybe we'll find out in future...
We'll find out maybe in the future issues. And this other number 1, I want to give a try. Zatanna issue number 1.
Yeah, DC is all number 1s this week, I noticed.
They are. And when I saw Zatanna, I said, you know what, let me give this a try. And I'm actually glad that I tried this book because this was really interesting. It talks about her character because we all know Zatanna, she likes magic. And it talks about her backstory, about how she uses magic for good and how she also got the magic powers. Really, really great issue nonetheless. You really should read the comic book to see what it's about because if you're a Zatanna fan, I mean, she is my favorite superhero from the DC universe because I never read Zatanna until just now. So, go Magic.
Last book for this episode, and it is also a number 1, Batman, Wonder Woman, issue number 1, Truth. I also had no DC books this week, so I've been reading Batman, Superman. Why not Batman, Wonder Woman? This was an excellent read. So somebody ends up stealing Wonder Woman's lasso, and it passes through multiple known characters' hands throughout the issue, and it has to do, obviously, with the lasso of Truth's powers. And I love the artwork in the book. I love Jeff Loeb's writing. The ending, there's some powerful stuff with Bruce and the lasso of Truth. And I wasn't expecting, I thought I would read this book and be like, yeah, it's okay, you know, something you could check out. This was definitely a read this week. If you want a DC comic this week, that would be the book I recommend. I really, truly enjoyed Batman Wonder Woman. It was very good. I don't know if it's a one-shot or if it's an ongoing. I never really did any research into it. If there's an issue 2, I'll come back for issue number 2 then. That's for sure. I believe it might be a miniseries. If it's a one-shot, it's a one-shot. Either way, it was really good. Highly recommended. It did end on a the end feel. So, till next time, that is the review.
Yep.
We're back on track now, so look forward to, like Michael said, his top 5 for the first week of May, as well as the comic review for the first week of May's books coming this weekend. Till then, everybody, take care. Keep reading, keep collecting, and we will see all of you really soon in the next video.
Take care, everyone.